Unfortunately, animals often get into unpleasant and risky situations. They are curious by nature and are constantly in search of food. Sometimes, a human creation gets in their way, a formidable electricity. In most cases, animals get off with a slight fright, but there are also serious consequences. In today's issue, you will see the top 10 shocking moments when animals were electrocuted. Carefree gatherings on power cables ended tragically for several parrots from this video. They received a fatal electric shock when they came into contact with two cables, phase and neutral. You can see how the charred carcasses hung on the wires, and some fell to the ground. Wild cats are very agile animals that enjoy life and show frank curiosity about everything. Their favorite activity is climbing trees. But in this case, the cat got bored with everyday entertainment, and he decided to climb a pole of a high-voltage power line. Unfortunately, this adventure ended tragically for him. In this episode, an unlucky monkey climbed onto the iron rail of a transformer with wires, where it was slightly electrocuted. While she was regaining consciousness, caring people tried to help her by poking her with a wooden stick. From such an initiative of people, the stunned monkey decided to continue moving forward, but again received several electric shocks. The last one turned out to be fatal. This elephant was very unlucky, as high-voltage power lines with low-hanging wires got in his way. He wanted to cross the hill and get into the jungle, but after receiving an impressive electric shock, he fell to the ground. Even such an impressive-sized animal is not able to withstand the formidable electricity. They say that cats have 9 lives. This cat apparently knows about it and does not value them at all. Excessive curiosity led him to an electric transformer. And it's good that this dubious idea turned out to be just a shock for the cat. He even lay down to rest to analyze what had happened. And the right decision was to get away from this sinister device. In the early April morning, a cunning male chimpanzee escaped from a zoo in northern Japan. He walked around the city for more than an hour, causing horror and surprise to passers-by, and then found nothing better than climbing on power lines. In order to lower the prankster to the ground, he was injected with a dose of a tranquilizer. But before the tranquilizer took effect, the chimpanzee managed to threaten the employees who tried to put him to sleep. Then he took to flight, and after a while grabbed a piece of uninsulated wire with his hand. The high voltage forced the chimpanzee to let go of his hands, but he was so nimble that he was able to grab another cable just below. Most likely, even if the electricity was turned off, he still received an electric shock from the residual energy. After hanging for some time on the lower cable, the monkey lost consciousness and continued to fall down, where it was caught by the staff of the zoological service. Three dogs decided to cross a puddle that completely flooded a high-voltage pole. You can see how one of the dogs, as if sensing trouble, stopped abruptly. Another dog boldly stepped into the unknown and received a powerful electric shock. The black dog wanted to help his friend, but after receiving several electrical discharges, he abandoned this intention. The electric eel decided to have lunch and barely swallowed a large prey. The crocodile, looking at this, developed a serious appetite. He wanted to swallow the eel along with its prey. But the crocodile did not take into account one thing, that the eel is not simple, but electric. And as a result, the unfortunate crocodile paid for it with his life. Showing real courage and presence of mind, a group of people in the Indian city of Mansa saved a cow from electric shock. The cow was standing in the flood zone near an electric pole. Due to rainy weather and flooding, the electric pole and meter were wet. The cow accidentally touched an electric pole and then began to tremble from the pain caused by the electric shock. Then the cow fell down. She tried to get up several times, but to no avail. The shopkeeper rushed to the cow and tied her legs with a piece of cloth. Other passers-by joined the store owner and helped drag the cow to safety. Further, the rescued cow could continue her journey on her own. Another case where the ubiquitous monkeys decided to play on an electric transformer. Right in the middle of a bustling city, they decided to have fun and climbed on it in a crowd. But with high voltage jokes are bad, and monkeys will remember this life lesson for a long time. Dear viewers, if you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, like it and click on the bell.